Hello and welcome to episode 193 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode will be on the new alloy that has been added to Wurm with update 1.8.0.3, which of course is Electrum. Also we'll be covering some other stuff, but first of all say hello Raynstorm.
Hi everyone, Raynstorm here.
Right, okay, so we're going to start though, because the biggest thing with this update was the new metal, which is Electrum. So what I want to do is start by going over the different bonuses that you get and benefits that you get with different items in Electrum. We're going to show a sample of the items after I've created some Electrum. So I'm going to go over the benefits of Electrum, then I'm going to create some Electrum, then Raynstorm and I will, well, Raynstorm's very kindly made a ton of stuff out of Electrum, but we got a good sample of it. So Electrum has been discovered. Electrum is an alloy created with gold and silver using the metallurgy skill. Metal workers rejoice. The material bonuses are, with armour you get a 0.5% damage resistance bonus, a plus 2% glance rate bonus, and a minus 1% movement speed penalty. So that's for armours. So that actually sounds quite good for Electrum. For weapons, you get a minus 2.5% attack speed, a minus 1% damage dealt, but you get plus 5% bonus to damage dealt to hunter mobs. Hunter mobs, Raynstorm, are they just talking about the wild creatures, like deer and...
I'm thinking more like bears and wolves and... I don't know. I don't know what a hunter... Let me see. I'll look it up and see if I can out on it.
Yeah, I'm going to carry on, and then once you find out, just interrupt me. So that's weapons. Then under general, you get minus 10% damage taken, 9 times trader price, so good to make items that you want to for selling, so you can make more money with selling Electrum items. A good demonstration would be to sell a gold dish plate to a trader and then sell an Electrum one, see the price difference. You get minus 20% decay damage taken, plus 2.5% bonus to repair speed. You get plus 7.5% bonus to pendulum area of effect, so that is fantastic. Now the best pendulum you can make is out of Electrum, just because you get that range effect bonus. It's fantastic. Plus 10% bonus to bash damage, so that's good for you maul makers. Maybe have a Electrum maul. Can be used to make statuettes, can be used to make unicorn shoes. There's also new Electrum Rune of Foe, can be used to reduce age of a creature. We'll reduce the age by a percentage of the current age. Creatures cannot be pregnant when this rune is used. The minimum age for creatures is aged 12 months. And hell horses unhitch at age 29. So there's some details about that Electrum Rune of Foe, though I don't suppose many of you will be too interested about that. So,
well, actually, I think that would be an interesting thing to have, because if you have the rune and you want to cast it on your hell horses or unicorns because they'll come in hitched early, you keep casting it on them and they stay young enough where you can continue to use them.
Why, thank you, Raynstorm. I always hate to waste my breath, and you've just sanctioned that load of words that I said. Right, okay, so moving on though to the notes now. This is the notes for creating Electrum, because I'm going to create an Electrum lump in a moment. And these are things to know before you do that. When creating, the quality level of the gold affects your success chance. Any enchantments should be cast upon the gold lump before creating the Electrum. The quality of the silver is the maximum quality of the resulting lump. So if you want to get high quality lumps of Electrum, you want to make sure your silver is higher. So the gold is just a success chance of creating it. If you fail creating, you lose 0.01 kilogram from both lumps. The gold and or silver can be combined into one lump, as only the amount required is used. Even when both are combined, only one 0.10 kilogram Electrum lump is produced. However, despite using 0.10 kilograms of each lump to create the alloy, attempting to use exactly 0.10 results in an error because it's too little material. More than 0.10 kilograms is needed to start the creation. This alloy has some special properties, especially when compared to iron, and them properties I've already read to you. So doing this is going to use the metallurgy skill, and to create
metallurgy.
Yeah, metallurgy. Metallurgy. Yeah, there you go. I'll say it slightly. There's some words I hate saying, and that is one of them. Right, let's have a look. I'm scrolling my wall of text. Okay, so let's create an Electrum lump. So what we're going to do, I should have some lumps heated up already in the forge, and I'm going to grab them. So we got some silver and we got some gold. Now the first thing to bear in mind is they have to be glowing. You can't use cold metals. Your gold and your silver has to be glowing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine that lump and combine that one. Notice the silver's quality level is slightly higher than the gold, so we should be looking at, hopefully, mind you, let's take a look at my skills, because that's also a factor in the quality level of the lump. There we go. So I've got 14.39. That is not a great deal, so be lucky if I get a 20 quality lump. Anyway, to create, you activate your gold lump, right click on your silver lump, create, resources, and lump. Yeah, notice only 46% chance, so I might fail. Right, there we go. So we got a lump of Electrum, and we got a little tiny bit of skill. So let's do that again. And again. Oh, I think I failed on that one. I'm getting some nice skill ups though with my skill. Yeah, so if you're lucky enough to have gold and silver in your mine, here's a great way to train up your metallurgy skill. Right, okay, that's enough of that. Let's put these back in the forge. So you got yourself a lump of Electrum. What can you do with it? Well, if I turn around, Raynstorm is going to show us all of the delightful things that we can make now with Electrum. Well, not all of them. This is just a sample. So you can make many more items than we're showing. But Raynstorm was kind enough to make some for us to see now. Where are you, Raynstorm? You're not...
I'm right here. Nope, behind you.
Oh, there you go. It's because you had that armour on. You look like a mannequin. I didn't see you. Right, so let's start at this end. Yeah, go on.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm wearing the plate armour of...
Oh, we're going to show that first. Okay, that looks very smart, the plate armour. Yeah.
So let me pull up my inventory and I'll switch out to the chain so you could see the chain armor. There's a new feature now that if you bring up your character window and either click on your arm or your body, you can right click and say unequip all, and it removes all the armor at one time.
Yes, that's really cool, isn't it? And that's just a little addition, isn't it, to the this update.
Yes, and I like that a lot.
Yes, you can either right click on the body or on the hand and unequip all, and it takes all your armour off. And there's the chain. I prefer the plate though, definitely.
I do too.
But that looks nice, but not as nice as the plate.
It kind of has a greenish tone. I mean, it's still yellow in the yellow families, but it has more of a green tinge to it.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna show the different textures, the different colours that between gold, electrum, and was it brass? Some very similar metals in colour.
It was brass, gold, and glimmer steel. All have that kind of yellow tone, so you can see the different variations.
Right, okay, I'm going to start now slowly going through the different items here that can be made out of Electrum. So to start with, you've got a halberd, and remember the bonuses I spoke about at the beginning of this episode, that applies to the weapons. Then we've got a large Electrum shield, then we've got a small Electrum shield and a standard Electrum shield. Up here on this table, assortment
of the axes,
yeah, axes. So we got the small Electrum axe, the Electrum axe, and the huge Electrum axe. Now we got two of the helmets here, the Electrum Great Helm and the Bassinet helm, but you said the helm that you're wearing.
The reason why I put it on me instead of on the table is because I couldn't get it to sit properly so you could see it.
Do you want to put it on quickly so we can compare? Do you want to put it on that helmet just so we can quickly compare it?
Okay.
I meant the actual one that you didn't put on the table. Never mind.
I was wearing it earlier.
Yeah, I was going to show him it against them too.
Okay, so here, let me just... Hold on a second. I'll just pull up my inventory and I'll go through the three different ones.
Okay.
Inventory. So, this is the open helm. Oops. It'd be nice if I would actually click on it. So that's the open.
Right.
This is the bassinet.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is the great helm.
That looks very much like the first helm.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. This is the great helm. I forgot.
I was going to say, wow.
It moved up.
Oh, so that's the best helm by far. That looks like the best one. What one's that?
This is the great helm.
The great helm, yeah. The great helm's the nicest for sure. That is good protection. Right, thank you for showing them. Let's carry on. So we've got an Electrum maul, and remember that you get bash bonus with Electrum material, so your mauls which you use for bashing are gonna instantly have a bonus if you make them out of Electrum. So we got the large Electrum and the small Electrum maul. Then we've got the swords with the Electrum two-handed sword, the Electrum long sword, and the Electrum short sword. Moving across.
You see, did you get the Electrum staff there too?
Oh no, where was that? Staff?
Right here at the edge.
Oh, you put it right on the edge. Oh yeah, no, look, little stick, Electrum staff. For you mages out there, you wizards. Right, okay.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it does, actually. Or you could be a monk, couldn't you, actually, with a staff? Right, okay, so here's some more items. So we got over here an Electrum candelabra. We got an Electrum lamp. We got an Electrum hanging lamp. Electrum torch lamp. I mean, this is totally in Wurm style, isn't it? They add a new alloy, Electrum, and then they add, I don't know how many items, tons and tons of items that you, I mean that many items that you got about 5 different types of lamps alone. An Electrum Imperial lamp, Electrum lanterns, you got an Electrum statuette of Magnanon. That looks quite cool actually, that little statue.
Yeah, and you can do all the statuettes like that, you know.
Yeah, that looks very cool. An Electrum bowl. Moving over here to tools, we've got an Electrum rake. We got Electrum carving knife, branding iron, Electrum pliers, hammer, trowel, file, sickle, scythe, hatchet, and
Yeah,
shuffle.
there were a lot more tools than this, and this I just put a sample up here.
Yeah, it's as we say, just a sample. Now over here, what we've done is a demonstration of the different textures, the different colours of the metals. And you can see the way Raynstorm's done it. You've got the brightest here, which is, of course is gold. Then you've got glimmer steel, which is here, which is slightly less bright. And then one looking the most dull is brass. So you can see they are...
Yeah, and brass has more of a brown tone.
Yeah, more rustic, isn't it?
The glimmer steel is more creamy, and then the gold is, of course, really gold. And then the Electrum has almost a green tone to it, to me.
Yeah, so that's right. Yeah.
So when you're out there decorating and stuff like that, this just helps with the color-wise.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, it's like you got 4 shades of gold, really.
Yeah. You can mix them; they look good together.
Right. Okay. Is there anything you want to add to the Electrum before we move on?
No, I think you covered it because you gave them the bonuses, the pluses and the minuses of having it.
Right. Forever
Showed them
hold
how to
your
make
peace.
it. Huh? What was that?
I was just saying. Well, if there is nothing, then forever hold your peace.
Oh, okay, got you.
You know what they
You're
say.
breaking up on my end, so I'm sure you're not going to break up when you're recording because everybody's going to be able to hear you. It's on your side, but on my side, you're breaking up. So.
Okay. Right, well, have a think about if there is anything else. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is show something else that they've just done with this latest update, which I think...
Oh, yeah, and you mentioned they can make unicorn shoes now. And we're actually mentioning unicorns because we were going to go show you some.
Oh yes, that's what we're going to get to in a bit. First though, let's show something I find really, really cool in this update. Definitely very, very cool. Now at the moment with my tools, you know I've got a group in my pocket called tools. I also had some tools in this pottery bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all in here. Now the reason I didn't do this before is because you just end up with a big pile, a big long list of items, which then becomes difficult to find the tool that you want, or takes a while longer than it needs to in order to find whatever tool it is you want to work with. So let's say you're at the forge and you're imping and blacksmithing. Trying to find all your different tools that you've got now can take a bit of time, but with this latest update, what they can now allow us to do, which is just totally 100% brilliant, is you can create subgroups. So in my inventory, you'll remember that I created a group, so I added a group and I called it tools. So we got that group there now, tools. So now what you can do, now what I can do as well, is right click on tools, add group, so now it will create a subgroup, and as an example I'm going to call this blacksmithing. Okay, send that. Right, now in this tools, somewhere at the bottom here, we're going to have a new group called blacksmithing. So I'm going to drag that up to the top. And I'm going to pull it just, if I can, underneath. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my blacksmithing tools in there. So tools that I need to use for imping, like pelts and my hammers. And let's see what other tools. Where's my file? There. Okay, let's drop my file in there. And I think I've got another pelt somewhere. Okay, well that's enough tools for that, and I'm going to create another subgroup called leatherworking. And what I'm going to do is drag that up to the top, put it underneath blacksmithing, and in there I need to put my imping tools for leatherworking, so my awl, and oh, it's been a while since I've done leatherworking. I'm trying to remember now. Oh, help me out, Raynstorm's what I'm really trying to say here. A wooden mallet, that's leatherworking. What else?
Got scissors, needle.
Oh, leather knife, that's one.
Yeah, leather knife. What is it? What is that called? Shoot, I can't think of what it's called.
Oh, it don't matter. That's enough. I'm just demonstrating. I mean, this is not this is not trying to get it exact. It's just demonstrating the reasons for having the subgroups. So let's see. Name one that I've missed. So we've got blacksmithing, leatherworking. What's another? Oh, clay working, pottery. So let's create another one called pottery.
The awl. That's what I was thinking of. The AWL for the leatherworking.
Yeah, I did that. The awl. Okay, so I'm going to put pottery up there now.
So what he's trying to show is, you know how he's constantly losing his tools in there. He can't figure out where they are. Now he's got the categories.
Yeah. So now it's just not a big mess.
And it won't take him as long to find them. And you can't put everything in your tool belt.
No, this is really cool. This is what I've been waiting a long time for, something like this. This just makes life so much easier when you're you have a week break and you come back and then you need to assemble all the tools for doing something like pottery, and you can't even remember what tools it is, because there's always for imping at least 3 or 4 different tools. And yeah, it's just very, very handy. Right, I think I've demonstrated that. What do you think, Raynstorm?
Sure.
Yeah. So we still have a huge long list of tools, but now it can make life that much more enjoyable. Right, so what are we going to do next?
One of the updates that they did in this, or one of the things that they updated in this version, is the unicorns. For my server, for the longest time, we didn't have any unicorns, but they've just upped the rate. So we now have loads of unicorns, and of course Riven's out looking for all different colors, because I can't remember which version or which update where they brought the colors back, like the old days.
Right.
So you have like Sly and Scared and all that. Well, before they went to Wurm Unlimited, they actually removed all the colors. Remember, because Journey, she had that whole area on Independence. It looked like a zoo.
Yeah.
And she had every animal in every color, remember?
Yeah, that's right. And it looked really good.
So they have brought that back. So I wanted to show you that.
Okay.
But we also mentioned the unicorns because Electrum, you can use that to make unicorn shoes so that they run faster. You can also use gold and silver. Those are the only 3 materials that you can use for Electrum. For unicorn shoes. So I just put the different colors in here. So you've got the lurking and the greenish are in a green tone. The Sly and the hardened are kind of purplish. Slow is blue. And on this side we have Alert and Scared are yellow. And you kind of got a pinkish color or orangey pink color for Fierce and Raging, and then kind of a light red for Angry.
Yeah, they look really... I think green is my favourite.
The blue one.
Pink looks too much like Barbie's going to come riding along.
Well, I feel that way with all of the colors, but some people like to collect all the different color animals,
The
like
blue is
Journey
nice.
did. But today I actually saw a lurking bear. So it was part green, part brown. It looked horrible.
Oh, that's excellent that they brought
It
the
just
colours
did
back.
not look so good.
I bet it was well scary.
So yeah, you can put horseshoes on these. Well, not horseshoes, but unicorn shoes on these unicorns, so they run faster, and you can make them out of Electrum. Oh, and here's the other thing. Now, when you breed your unicorns, you will have unique names, just like the hell horses and the horses.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it was never right, was it, that you could breed them and then they just got a default name?
Right, yeah.
That's much, much better.
So that's another reason why Ribbon is out collecting unicorns
Yeah,
right now.
she likes her creatures, doesn't she? She's got a lot of creatures.
She loves
with
her
them,
creatures. I do too, but...
Yeah. What's her taming at? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Has she got crocodiles?
No, she doesn't. She just likes the docile animals or the farm animal type thing. She has mostly horses, unicorns, that kind of stuff.
Oh, right. Lovely, yeah. Well, maybe we'll pay a visit there, in the future, if she's up for that.
We might. Her place looks pretty nice. It's huge.
Speak to her and ask if we can do a visit.
I will next time she's on. She's 6 hours ahead of us, or me anyway. So she's like an hour ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
She's already called it for the night.
Oh, right. No,
That's
no rush.
So that's all the stuff that we had for Electrum for this update. There was a lot of GM updates that they did, but we're not going to go over that. We're just going over regular game items.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is just a sample of metal items that could be made with the Electrum. You can't do an altar. Altars still only, the metal altars are only in gold and silver still. There's no Electrum version.
Okay.
No in between.
Well, I think
I'm sure they'll come out with one because it's a combination of both.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
no, this is... I mean, Wurm is just... Now, it's like... We do one episode a month, don't we? And yet, it's like Nelly, a new update each month.
It almost...
recently.
Lately it has been.
They are just doing...
We're trying to get to other stuff, and then they keep bringing out these updates. So we want to show you the updates right away.
Yeah, but they're doing such a fantastic job, the developers. Really, they are. I mean, Wurm survived because just how... for all these years, for the last 10 years, just purely on the back of how fun it is to play. But over this past 12 months and all of this stuff that they keep adding, it's like they're making the best game even better. So, it's really cool.
Still, the one thing I want them to fix, and I don't know if anybody else is having this issue, but I mean, I know there are some people, but I don't know if it's a specific driver type or what that's causing it, but we're still having the lag issues where after playing for so many hours, and maybe not even an hour, and the client just gets so big from a memory leak that we start lagging, and either we get kicked out or we have to reboot or restart just to start playing normally, and that kind of wears on you,
It does. They'll get to it eventually, like everything. They always do.
So that's my biggest wish that I want now. I mean, there's a lot of... So here's one of the things that wasn't available last time. It's now new on this update. You can put stuff on a cupboard.
Oh, right.
Remember last update I said, I wish they would hurry up and put stuff on a cupboard. We can put it on a cupboard now.
Yeah, they can.
So up in my jewelry shop, I have stuff like even necklaces and things sitting on the table, so it looks like a jewelry store now. I was so excited because I use the cupboards for my countertops.
We all know how you like to decorate, so you'll have to show us. We'll have to do another tour soon, eh? What'd you say?
Actually, while you're doing that, I'll just teleport you over there real quick. So hold on a second. I was so excited that you could put on the cupboards. Special.
So Raynstorm built that wall and built that floor, all of that, just to make this episode. How
right.
Lovely.
I noticed that things weren't standing out against the dirt.
Yeah. But it looks amazing.
So I just wanted something so you can really notice the items.
Yeah, you done it awesome. You excelled.
Thank you.
What can I say? You excelled yourself this time. Really. You do have that nice touch.
So here we're in the jewelry store, and see, on the counter I can put the different and a necklace. These are all items you can make with the jewelry craft skill. So then I have the statuettes there. One's Electrum, one's silver, one's gold. Then over here you've got a silver or Electrum and gold and silver bowls. So these are all things that you can use to the jewelry craft skill for. But before, I would have to put the stuff on the floor, and then if you weren't careful, it would turn into a pile. And that was so frustrating. So I'm so happy that we can actually put stuff up on other things now.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look good. It does look good.
And then even in my bakery across the way, I was able to put the table instead of having it on the floor.
Yeah, that looks really cool with the jewels, the gems.
So they have more items. They have more items now that you can actually place other objects on top of. And I was going to also tell you, where did it go? Oh, I must have closed it down. What we were saying, it was hunter creatures.
That's right. Did you find out?
Mobs. So if you go to your in-game Wurmpedia or Wikipedia, you type hunter mobs and it gives you a list. So there's the avatars: Avatar of the Light, black bear, boar, brown bear, cave bugs, crabs, crocs, death crawlers, dogs, dolphins, dragons, dragon hatchlings, drake spirits, eagle spirits, fog spiders, forest giants, goblins, goblin leader, gorilla, hellhound, hell scorpions, rabid hyenas, lava fiends, lava spiders, mountain lions, son of no-gumps, octopus, rats, rift mobs, scorpions, sharks, skeletons, soul demons, spiders, troll king, troll, spawn of Utica, blue whale, wolf, warg. So those are the items that you can, or the hunter creatures. So you do more damage against them.
With Electrum, yeah. Okay, thank you for finding that list and reading that list. So yeah, now we've got an idea.
Yeah, you could find that in game anytime.
Yeah.
Just type hunter mobs in the in-game wiki.
Anything else you want to add?
I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I thought was really special in that update. No, it was mostly just GM stuff. I think we pretty much showed the items for the actual items in this one.
Yeah, I think the big
there's a lot of PvP stuff. There's PvP stuff that has been updated, but we don't have PvP on here, so we can't really show you.
Yeah,
some things are only done with the what kind of server is it? The Epic servers, and we don't have Epic turned on. Ours is just very vanilla. We don't have enough players to turn Epic on because the mobs, the no-gumps and the spirit eagles and all that stuff would start spawning like crazy, and we just don't have enough people to take them out. They'd be taking over.
Oh yeah, no, we don't need none of that nonsense. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. We got dragons. That's enough.
Yeah, we got plenty of dragons.
Well, okay. If there isn't nothing else, if you want to say your outro, I will say mine.
Okay. Yeah. The only other thing is, what was that? Oh, I just forgot what I was going to say now. Oh well, never mind. No, it's okay. I don't remember what I was going to say. I had it in my head until you said that.
Oh, that's it. Point the finger. Blame
I'll
me.
blame it on you. Yes.
Yeah, blame it on me.
All right, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Raynstorm, for all your hard work today. And I know you spent 3 hours alone yesterday preparing for this episode without building that wall and floor and everything. Thank you very much. I know everyone appreciates all your hard work that you put in. To everybody else, wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.